What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. We have a lot to discuss in this live. I'm not even going to do a countdown because I just literally just got off of work and I said, hey, let's do this video. Really quickly, when you come in the room, give us a thumbs up. As you see, we only have members only right now. So I want to see the members. How you doing? I think I see Jazzy. I see Chicago Clout, Mouth Open. And I see Dover Queen. So make sure y'all get your membership. Also, for our book club, we are reading White Fear, written by Roland Martin. So we are definitely reading that for our book club selection. Shout out to Miss Kitty Cat Queenie. Shout out to you. So that is the book that we're reading for our book club. So if you do want to purchase the book, you can go to Barnes and Noble, or you can go to your nearest bookstore. It's on Amazon. I'm currently reading it on Audible as well. So that's what we are doing. Also, too, we have, some breaking news here. We reported on it on the Wiley Show Instagram page that Tia is getting a divorce. I hope I'm saying it. Tia. I think it's Tia. Yeah, Tia. She is getting a divorce from Corey after 14 years of marriage. I do want to say thank y'all so very much. We had got a email from Instagram. More people are liking our posts and sharing our stuff. So thank y'all so very much for that. If y'all don't know how Tia look, this is how Tia look. She is getting a divorce from her husband after 14 years of marriage. And a lot of people were saying, well, why is she getting a divorce? I thought this relationship would have lasted forever. I mean, people grow apart. I mean, at first, you meet a person, you fall in love, and a year turn into 2, 5 turn into 10, 10 turn into 14. You look at that person, you said, hey, I don't want to be with them anymore. So with all that being said, I want to read what Tia wrote on her social media. Give me a second while I bring that up. And we have a lot of topics we're going to get into. That's why we didn't do no countdown. Tia, and we definitely will. Oh, do I have her? Where you at, Tia? Do I have that? I was trying to. Hold on. I think the neighborhood talk have it. Because the neighborhood talk probably have. I just got to scroll down. Because I want to read what she wrote. Because she wrote a post on her on her Instagram wall. So I do want to read that. Because she wrote it on her Instagram wall. So I definitely want to read that. So y'all bear with me. Make sure y'all come in thumbs up. And I said, wow, this is what happened when you divorce. Okay, there we go. So this is what Tia wrote on her social media. We have that right here. She said this, and I definitely want to read it if you all can't see it. I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Corey and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I'm grateful for all the happy times we had together and want to thank my friends, family, and fans for your love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives. So that's what she said. And also, too, the neighborhood talk definitely grabbed a post from Corey, and this is what he wrote on his social media. Let me bring that up. So Corey wrote, acting off of emotions will cost you every time. So I'm assuming that he posted that cryptic message that acting off emotion will cost you every time. I guess she's saying that, Tia is an emotional wreck. So let me see here. Did Tia write something? Because I don't know if they had her post. So give me a second. Let me see. Okay, that's what they wrote. Okay, Tia. She wrote some on her page, but I didn't screenshot it. I thought they would have posted it, but they haven't posted it as well. But that's not the only one. Miguel wife. Y'all know Miguel has filed for divorce after 3 years of marriage. So these celebrities They're not lasting with the relationship, but lasting 14 years is a lot. But this marriage, after 3 years of marriage, she's getting divorced from Miguel. She filed that today. But lasting 14 years is a long time. 14 years is like 60 years in Hollywood because a lot of Hollywood relationships only last for a couple of years. So if you're lasting almost 2 decades together, that is still a success story. So we're definitely going to keep y'all updated on these divorce. But shout out to the to TMZ. They have posted that as well. When that came about, I said, here we go. And I'm like, wow, all of this stuff that is going on. It's a lot that is going on. So, but 14 years, definitely, I am definitely going to keep y'all updated on this. Like I said, TMZ posted this first. They was the first ones to post this on their social media, and everybody grabbed it from that way. Okay, all right. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. So, wow. I want to know, why did they get divorced though? I could just assume why the Miguel situation, why Miguel probably got divorced from her. I can assume, but I'm like, why did Tia get divorced from her husband? That is something I would like to know. Like, what is the reason behind that? Why would that person get divorced? I would like to know about that, because out of all of that, them being together for 14 years and for you just to get divorced, what was that reason? Okay, I definitely would like to know, why did they get divorced? It probably, Corey probably cheated. Or someone said that Corey cheated. I put my money on that. That they probably said Corey probably cheated. Corey probably cheated, and she just said, "Listen, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna stay in this relationship." And he probably said, "You're moving on emotions and all of that," but he probably cheated on her, or then Tia probably cheated. It's a lot of women out here that cheat as well, even though they know how to get away from, they know how to hide their cheating ways better than men. So Tia could have cheated. All right, I'm just saying. Tia, she could have cheated, probably with a white man. I'm just saying. Now, Tamara is out touring the country because she have a book out, and very, like, nobody asked the sister about them getting divorced because she just had a book to come out, I think yesterday, and I think she did a tour yesterday. So we definitely keep y'all updated with that. Okay. Also, to members, do not forget we're doing a members only live on Thursday. We're going to dive into the White Fear book. We're going to dive into other things as well. So if you're not a member, be a member. Also, members, this is what we're going to do. I will be in Atlanta. So hopefully I will be in Atlanta the last weekend in October. I will be attending Monique comedy show. So I will be having my phone and stuff, but I will be going to see Monique. Okay. So hopefully I get a picture. So hopefully I'll be able to get a special guest. Hopefully all of that stuff to be able to happen for it. Okay. But yes, I will be in Atlanta in October, the last weekend in October, to go see Monique. And so I think he probably cheated on her. Yes. Okay. Yes, I will be in Atlanta in the last week. Now I'm also okay. So we will be reviewing chapter 1 through chapter 4 on Thursday. Members, on Thursday we'll be reviewing that. I will post a post for the Patreon, and for the members, I will post a post to see what's a good time for us to go live. I do want to get some of y'all conversations to come on there for members. That will be our members only live. this Thursday. And I will also post different times to see like is it 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then whatever time get the most votes, that will be the time we'll go live for members only. So if y'all coming in there, members, you all will know that time. All right, let's move on. Now I want to this Herschel Walker stuff. I definitely got to play. His son just went off. So give me a second. Herschel Walker's son. Y'all don't know who Herschel Walker. He's running for Senate. He's running to be a senator in Georgia. And his son has been going off the rails. I want to his son, y'all know him, Christian Walker, has been going off the rails. And I definitely want to play a clip. I want to play both of them. So here we go.
Nut job land. This is atrocious. People on the right are pulling up that I did a campaign event with my dad last year. Supported on them all last year and all this year. You look suspicious. No. You all have been calling me saying, why aren't you on the campaign trail with your dad? Why aren't you helping him out? This looks weird. You should go help him. And I've said to you calmly, I'm not getting involved. You don't know my family life. I did one event last year when we were told he was going to get ahead of his past and hold himself accountable. None of that happened. Everything's been a lie. So for me to tell you I'm not getting involved, and then you also be flooding my DMs and calling me saying, I didn't know all this about your dad. We're going to lose the Senate race. And then when I simply say, I'm done with the lies, you go, well, Christian looks suspicious. Excuse me? I haven't told one story about what I experienced with him. I'm just simply saying, don't lie. And then for certain political pundits to be pulling up old pictures I posted of my dad, thinking they can police and determine what my relationship with my dad was. If you want to pull stuff up, I'll pull stuff up. Don't try me. Don't test my authenticity. All of this has been a lie, and you've known it. You've known. So don't you dare. And then to the left, who says, well, he did all this to your mom, and you were still with them, and that's weird. You know nothing about my life. My parents went through a dirty divorce. I went through a lot as a child, and you don't know anything. You don't know the ebbs and flows of our relationship. Nobody knows anything. So for everyone making these wild theories and whatever, that's crazy. This is about a bunch of lies. Again, if I had an issue with whatever, I could have ended this day. That's not my intention. My intention is don't lie about your life at the expense of me, my mom, and all of the people that you've affected throughout your life. You don't get to pretend you're some moral family guy. You don't get to pretend all these things. Talk policy, talk normal. Do not lie.
Okay, and that was Herschel Walker's son. He's running for Senate. He running in the senator race in Georgia. Let's play this clip.
These random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent, lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day one. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives. And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about father absence. I've talked all these issues because they've been close to me, because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
So that is that is Hersh Walker's son. And I want to echo what Whoopi Goldberg said. Don't piss off your kids because they're going to spill all the beans. So it is a tight race in Atlanta, and not just Atlanta, but in the state of Georgia. Republicans really need that seat if they want to take over the Senate in November for these midterm elections, but it's really tight. I personally, if I was the Republicans, I would have picked somebody else that was a little cleaner with a better background than Herschel Walker. Even Herschel Walker said, "Hey, I'm not even that smart." So, and they're saying that he paid for his girlfriend to get an abortion at the time. He rolled her card. So this is a lot. So we definitely going to see about this situation. We definitely going to keep y'all updated about Georgia, about the race that is going on in the state of Georgia. So we definitely going to keep y'all updated on that. Even who is that? Stacey Abrams. She's running for governor, and of course you got Reverend Warnock, and you got Herschel Walker. So Georgia is in your hands. Who are you gonna pick to be your next senator? Are you gonna pick a former football player that say he's not that smart and pay for his girlfriend to get an abortion, even though he said he's against abortion? Doesn't matter if you were raped or incest, he doesn't care, and yet he paid for his girlfriend to get one. So we're gonna keep y'all updated about that and keep y'all updated when it comes about this situation in that race in Georgia. Now we're let us move on, because I had to talk about that. We had to get a little political in here. Okay, we had to get a little political in here. So that's just how that goes. Give me a second. I want to make sure that we cover all the topics. Give me a sec, because I know it's. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Thumbs up. We need about 10 more thumbs up, and y'all keep thumbing up the video. Thumbs up, people. Y'all are not thumbs up the video. Do we have any moderators in the house? Can you let us know? We got 80 thumbs up. Come on now. Y'all know y'all could do better than that. After this countdown, let's hope that y'all get some more thumbs up. Let me get this countdown. Come on, y'all. Do better than that. Do better. Lord, I just want to make sure that you all hit that thumbs up button when y'all come on in the room. It is free to do. It is free. It is free. It is free. It don't cost a thing. Okay. To hit that like button. It is free to do. All right. Okay. It is free to do. So wait a minute. I want to bring up that Tasha K radar online and talk about that. So give me a second while I pull that up. Radar online. Here we go. This is one day ago. All right, we're definitely going to talk about it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this. We're now on the Cardi B piece. Okay, do not. I'm live. Okay. Cardi B discovers only $1,083 in the bank account of blogger as she moved forward with collecting on a $3 million judgment. Cardi B attempts to collect a $3 million owed to her from a blogger named Tasha K has been unsuccessful. RedOnline.com has learned. According to court documents obtained by RadioOnline.com, JP Morgan Chase has informed Cardi that Tasha and her company, Kibi Studios, only have $1,083.02 held in accounts. They said the amount is a far cry from what is needed to satisfy the court judgment Cardi was awarded. As RadarOnline.com first reported, Cardi recently started the collection process months after a jury sided with her in January. In 2019, Cardi sued Tasha over allegations she made in a series of YouTube videos. The blogger claimed Cardi had an STD, used hard drugs, worked as an escort in the past, among other things. Tasha claimed Cardi had herpes, which the rapper disproved with medical records in court. On the stand, Cardi told the jury that the situation caused her emotional distress, caused her marriage problems, and led to her seeking professional help. Only an evil person can do that ish, the rapper said in court. Jury ended up awarding Cardi $1 million in general damages and $250,000 for medical expenses for a grand total of $1.25 million. The rapper also walked away with $1.5 million in punitive damages and another $1.3 million for her attorney fees. Tasha has filed an appeal of judgment, which is pending. Cardi started the process of collecting, which the blogger, which included her filing a legal letter to JP Chase, demanding they keep any funds owed by Tasha and be ready to turn them over. The blogger has vehemently opposed Cardi seizing her bank accounts, arguing it is improper. Tasha argued that the appeal should put a pause on any collection efforts. However, Cardi said Tasha needs to put forth a bond in amount of $3.8 million for the appeal, which yet to happen. A judge has yet to rule on whether the music mogul has the right to take the funds from Tasha bank account. All right, so that was that. Then we get to Tasha K she is actually in Africa, the motherland. And I'm hearing allegedly that she put funds from her bank accounts in a bank account in Africa, in Mali, to be exact. Her husband, Mr. Kibi, is a citizen in Mali. He is a citizen there in Mali, and they're saying that it's been rumored and word on the street that she transferred over $2 to $3 million from her personal accounts in America and posted that money in Africa in a Mali bank, because she's definitely there. So we definitely keep you up. We don't know if Cardi B could be able to take the house from Tasha K, because the house is not even paid for. The house is definitely she still have a mortgage on the house. So this situation definitely are going to take Cardi team to do more digging and to get in all of that. So we're definitely going to see how is she going to be able to get the money from Tasha if she's hiding it in Africa. Is it a way for Cardi B to reach out to the African government, in which they probably not going to do nothing, to have them freeze those accounts? So we're going to definitely see how this is going to play out in the court system. We definitely are going to keep y'all updated in this process. Of course, the appeal is still going, and the judge still have to rule on the bond situation. If the judge agree and say yes, she must pay a bond of $3.8 million, then Tasha K is in a bad spot. So we definitely going to keep y'all updated about this situation. Okay. And so now she is definitely in Africa, putting her money in the African banks. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. I think Cardi B just tweeted something. What she just tweeted? Oh, this is an old tweet. Probably an old tweet. Oh, she's retweeting. Okay, Cardi just retweeted Ra Ali, and she said this is all literally playing out like it's so obvious. Because of her comes Ra Billabir Ali making a 5-minute post about Cardi B. All these people coming for her unprovoked have one common denominator: too calculated. Not Ra Billabir Ali. Okay, so she is definitely going off on Twitter with the female rapper. So we definitely will keep y'all updated about this and keep y'all updated on this. So I'm not shocked. I think this is you have the money sent over to Africa. I do believe that. I do believe she's hiding that money over there in Mali. And so the banks over there will welcome it to have that much money in their bank. I definitely will. I definitely think that that's going to happen. Many people probably disagree, but that's what I think was going to happen in this entire situation. All right. So then I was minding my own business, and Armon Wiggins. Let me see if I can bring up what I was going to do. He was throwing shots at Jason Lee. So apparently, page 6, they wrote an article on their page, and it said Jason Lee quits working with Kanye West amid White Lives Matter shirt scandal. Now, mind you, let me give you some context. Jason Lee told us a couple of weeks ago that he stopped working with Kanye West. But look at this article on page 6. Page 6 article said Jason Lee is cutting professional ties with Kanye West. The Hollywood Unlocked host left his position at the head of media and partnerships for the Yeezy fashion designer, whose weeks before West wore a White Lives Matter shirt to his fashion show on Monday. Page 6 is told instead Lee will focus on launching his own talk show. Despite no longer working together, Lee wanted to make it clear where he stood on the artist's wardrobe choice. Very humble and thankful to Yee for the opportunity to work with him, but the part of our relationship has come to an end. He later wrote on his Instagram story. In a separate post to his grid, Lee shared the now viral photo of West and Candace Owens wearing the White Lives Matter shirts, writing that the artist was gaslighting Black people. This is a quote. He said, "I love Ye as a person. I support free speech, but this is gaslighting Black people and empowering white supremacy. Not sure if it has any friends left to tell him, but this is utterly disappointing." The gospel guru began his caption. "I'm going to exercise free speech and say nobody Black has ever said that White Lives Matter didn't matter. But when Black people do this, it just screams the need for white validation." Lee concluded the post by calling out the flashing light rapper 45 for associating with a controversial political commentator, adding Candace Owens to the photo as beyond reprehensible. He wrote, "I understand he believes in her right to free speech, but her speech is typically embedded in self-hate and determination to promote white supremacy, and she lacks integrity. This is sad." We didn't appear too fazed by Lee or anybody else reaction as he doubled down Tuesday morning, calling Black Lives Matter a scam. "Everybody know Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome," he wrote on his Instagram story. So Armon Wiggins was going live. He was talking with Eva, and they was talking about this whole conversation that why he's not going out or going against this article. Clearly, he is, pretty much lying, and he want to be about Black empowerment, but he's really not for Black empowerment. This is him, talking about, Jason Lee, in all these type of ways. And I'm like, wow, like Jason Lee is going through this, and you talking about Jason Lee, so he's finally responding. And people was like, well, where was this energy in the beginning? And then Armon said, if you don't at me, I'm not going to respond to you at all if you don't at me. But yet he was talking about him on his station. So me personally, I think that Jason and Armon is no longer cool. And I think they fell out because of the whole thing with Armon getting a post from Nicki and Cardi. And I also think that when he says when Armon said something against Tiffany Haddish and the whole scandal that was a part of, he couldn't control that narrative on Armon's platform. Then Jason Lee just went on an entire rant. But would you see both of them going head to head and respond? Yes, that will eventually happen because Jason Lee can't hold his tongue and Armon Wiggins can't hold his tongue. So that is something that we're both going to see them go tit for tat on social media. So we're going to keep y'all updated on this whole Jason Lee and Armon Wiggins beef. We're going to keep y'all updated on it all. Me personally, I knew it was not going to work because you got two alpha males and one is not willing to be submissive, and to the other. So that's what I think is going on in this situation. Okay. All right. So I'm going to open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in. And this whole thing with White Lives Matter shirt, like I said yesterday, I don't have a problem with you wearing that. I don't. Just like I don't have a problem with a person wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. I don't have an issue with that. If that's what you want to wear, then wear it. I don't have an issue with that. Give me this. Okay. We're gonna open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. Give me a second. Thank you so very much, moderators, for holding it down. Seeing the mods in here. Thank y'all so very much. Let me see. Those two queens are beefing. What? Not two queens. Hold on one second. I'm open up the lines. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get the lines open up. If we have any callers, that would be great. If not, that will be fine. Can we get some more likes, please? Thank you. I'm about to open up the phone lines. All right. I'm just about to get these lines open up. If y'all free, can y'all call in? All right. The number is 646-716-8447.
Your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 36 seconds.
All right. The phone lines is open. Let me see. They said when they say "Well, Lives Matter," they are really.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, the phone lines is open up. White lives matter, Black lives matter, all lives matter. All right. So regardless of whatever side you're on, all lives matter. White lives, blue lives, purple lives, green lives, all lives matter. And that is just what we're at today. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to say. Yesterday, we had a whole debate on should I put on a Make America Great shirt. I'm still waiting to come in the mail. I would definitely put it on. 0235, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Listen, I think that it's a shame. Well, I don't even say it's a shame. I just think that it's unfortunate that Jason Lee and Armon are not cool anymore because they both don't have a bunch of friends in this industry. So I just think that they need each other, to be honest with you. And my thing is that it's not Armon's fault. It is Jason's fault because he is the same person that wants. It's not even about being submissive. It's about the spotlight. It's about the recognition. He wants all of it. and he wants to take credit for someone else's doing. And that's the vibe that I get from him. He talks down to his staff. He talks down to his employees. And I'm wondering what if Chelsea was telling the truth about Jason. And I'll just leave it at that. But that's my issue with him. Like, he can't allow someone else to have the spotlight, even though he says that he because he did say that, oh, I want Armon to shine. I want Armon to get all these opportunities, the same opportunities that I'm getting. But now that he does, it's a problem. It's just coming out of jealousy to me. And I think that it's just messy of him, and it's unnecessary, because you got all these subscribers. You already got the spotlight. So why can't you just share it? Is that really much of a big deal to allow someone else to have the spotlight for once? I don't know. That's all I got to say about it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. And I do believe that, the success of Armon Wiggins lately had Jason feeling some type of way. Jason Lee went on an entire rant, and the way that he belittled and screamed and yelled at his staff was very sad. And the way he was coming on Armon, it was unprovoked. Now, if Armon would have said something and was, subbing, Jason Lee at that time, then I'd be like, okay, I understand why Jason Lee is coming at, Armon Wiggins. But that wasn't the case. This man literally went on an entire rant, against Armon Wiggins, unprovoked. All right, next caller, 9561. Caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, Wiley. This is Zaydon. Hey, Wiley. This is Zaydon. Listen, great show tonight. I'm glad you came on to talk about this. But let's get into these topics. I first want to talk about Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick. I'm sorry. To be truthfully honest, I don't really like Corey Hardrick with Tia. I thought she could have did a little bit better than Corey Hardrick, because I think that he is an attention seeker. And I think that he wanted to be in the industry so bad that with Tia's fame, he just capitalized being with her to be able to get more jobs in Hollywood, because had he would not been with Tia, he would have not got a lot of jobs that he already has gotten. I also want to talk about the Black Lives Matter and Kanye West. Listen, I'm sorry, while I was eating some popcorn. Everybody knows that the Black Lives Matter movement is a great movement. I think the movement was great, but some of the people behind the movement probably may have tainted the messaging. I don't know if you know this, but Candace Owens is creating a documentary about the whole Black Lives Matter movement, about misappropriation of funds, and the lady living in a mansion, and they're not doing what they're doing with the money. And I'm pretty sure Candace Owens showed Kanye West just a little piece of her documentary to got that people talking. Now, unfortunately, like you said, all lives matter. I don't think that one life matters over the other. All lives matter. Even aliens' lives matter. If you're a life and it's living, your life matters. And I think that we should keep the messaging the way it should be, because when people get off topic and they start doing all these lies and accusations, and here Kanye West is using his platform to manipulate the media, and it's like, now all of a sudden you're at first you were against Kim Kardashian for having your Black children, now you're pro-white. His messaging is confusing. I think that he's off his medication allegedly. I think that he hasn't been taking his medicine, so that's the reason why he's looking for the shock value from people and to get that response out of people. Now, let's talk about Jason Lee versus Armon Wiggins. Listen, Zaydon, I've been on Jason Lee's show, and I have to agree with the last caller where he said that Jason Lee doesn't want people to be bigger than him. Now, when I was on his show and I was kissing his butt and giving him all the praises and everything, it's great. He loves you. But the minute you start going against him, like myself, and you start creating content about him and everything, he doesn't like you. Now, I don't know if you saw recently, but Armon sent a subliminal on Twitter where he said he used the word PHUCK, your table. And so that was another subliminal I was telling you about, how Jason Lee says that Armon Wiggins is allegedly throwing all these subliminals, but he's not putting an ad on it. And so Jason Lee made it very clear on his last live that, you know, he was talking about a lot of people. He was talking about me. He was talking about how I'm starting to talk bad about him, and I got kicked off of his table. Now Armon got kicked off the table. Jason Lee has a habit of, you know, when you're small and you're underneath him, he likes you. But the minute you start getting media attention, the minute you start to get more exposure than him, he doesn't like it. Now you got Jason Lee over here on vacation, over here somewhere off in the island somewhere, taking photos of little birds on the island, talking about, oh, I'm going to wait till my show comes on December 2nd. I'm still waiting for this deal to go through because apparently he wants to be on a big network or something. I don't know. But Jason Lee has had so many opportunities with other platforms, that Fox Soul, you know, he had Heart Radio, he had Bash Radio, and those deals have gone bad now since then. And now here you have Armon Wiggins, the light shining a little bit more, and Jason Lee doesn't like that. And so the fact of the matter is, Jason Lee, he only likes you when you're underneath him. The minute you start talking about him, and the minute you start to to throw shots and stuff, that's when he doesn't like you. And so I think it's unfortunate that it is what it is. Also, Wiley, I want to talk about Tasha K. Listen, the fact that Cardi B got $1,000 from Tasha K's checking account reassures me that Tasha K is smart in a way. I'm pretty sure she did transfer all her money over to the African bank. And I'm pretty sure she didn't put the money in her name or her husband's name. She probably put it in someone else's name, to be truthfully honest with you. And that way the government cannot access her money. Now, I don't know the laws and regulations when it comes to other countries, when you're collecting funds from another country. I don't know if that's possible or not. But it looks to me that Cardi B is not going to get that $3.9 million from Tasha. You know, she's going to probably be, rolling on her grave, telling her children to collect the $3.9 million from Tasha K, because this is not going to happen. Now, I just want to ask you, Wiley, a quick question. Are you still watching Tasha K's app on her show?
No, I haven't been on that lady. No.
Oh, okay, because I wanted to ask you that, because I saw that you haven't posted like the Blueface's mom interview with Tasha K that she did recently. And so I was wondering, I know she blocked you off her app, but you can always create another Gmail or another account to access her content. And so I just didn't know if Tasha K made a statement to you saying, hey, don't promote my content on your show anymore, or don't talk about my content, or she sent you like a cease and desist letter or something. But I noticed that you haven't been on her app or recently as much. But that's all I gotta say. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so very much for calling in. All right, that was great. The number is 646-716-8447. Like I tweeted Jason Lee, I'm saying, hey, Jason Lee, you have an open invitation to come on the show to address Armon Wiggins, and let's get to the bottom of this. I tweeted it. He have an open invitation. If he want to come on the show, he is more than welcome to come on the show. A very open invitation right now. If he want to address Armon Wiggins, he have that open invitation to come on to talk to us. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Also, to our members, we will be doing a members only on Thursday. I'm looking forward to it. Haven't done a members only in a while. We're going to do it on Thursday. Also, too, we're going to have members only lives when I'm in Atlanta for our Patreon and also for the members. Okay. And so as well. So we'll be doing that and I will be in Georgia for Monique show. I'm super excited. I'm just going by myself. I wanted to treat somebody to that event, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just take myself out, just have a good time, a quick little weekend getaway. I'm just going in for a day, leaving the next day, just going in for Monique show. So if you're in Atlanta, if you want to link up with me on that, after the show, we can go to a bar or something. You're more than welcome to hit me up if you live in Atlanta. I think it will be year to tell Cardi B get her money. Their kids will be grown. Yes, she definitely had to check it out for the money. All right. Thank you. I'm definitely going to enjoy myself. All right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I will be back live. This is nonstop October. So definitely we're going to go back live again tomorrow. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all have a wonderful, make sure y'all subscribe to the show. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Okay. Thumbs up. Thank y'all so very much. We will see you on the next video. Peace.